I used to work the night shift as a security guard at an old, abandoned hospital on the outskirts of town. The building had been vacant for years, but there were plans to renovate it, so they hired me to keep an eye on the place. It was a creepy job, but the pay was good and I needed it. One night, everything seemed normal at first. I was doing my usual rounds, walking through the dark, empty hallways with only my flashlight to guide me. The wind was howling outside, making the old building creak and groan. Typical stuff, I thought. As I was passing by the old maternity ward, I heard something that made me stop in my tracks, a faint whispering, like someone was talking just around the corner. My heart started racing as I slowly approached the source of the sound. The whispering got louder, more distinct. It sounded like a woman's voice, but I couldn't make out what she was saying. I turned the corner, expecting to see someone, but there was nothing there. Just an empty hallway. I shook it off, thinking it was probably just the wind or my imagination playing tricks on me. But as I continued my rounds, the whispering seemed to follow me, getting louder and more insistent. It felt like it was surrounding me, coming from the very walls of the hospital. A chill ran down my spine. I decided to check the security footage to see if I could find an explanation. As I rewound the tapes, I noticed something odd. In the footage, I saw myself walking through the halls, but there was a dark shadow following me, just out of sight of my flashlight. It moved with me, always staying just behind me. Then, in the footage from the maternity ward, I saw her, a woman in an old-fashioned hospital gown, standing in the shadows, watching me. Her face was pale and gaunt, her eyes dark and hollow. She opened her mouth, and though I couldn't hear it, I knew she was the one whispering. Terrified, I turned off the footage and decided I had to get out of there. As I gathered my things, the whispering returned, louder than ever. It felt like it was right in my ear, like she was standing right behind me. I ran out of the building, not looking back until I was safely outside. I quit that job the next day. I never went back to that hospital, and even now, I still hear the whispers sometimes, late at night when I'm alone. I'll never forget the woman in the shadows, and I hope I never see her again.